Good morning, YouTube. What is going on, everybody? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just now getting going. We got 703 miles to get to Dallas today. 703. I sat there because I drove into the hole, and I had sat there for 20 minutes waiting on this guy to move. He's sitting there in his truck. And I don't know how long he was there before I got up in the seat waiting on him to move, but I sat as long as I could sit, so I backed up and put it right beside him, between him and the store, to where I could get out of the damn hole. But anyhow, it is what it is. All right, I'll get back with you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Look at that. And it's got the turbo wing. That's what mine had on it. Right there. Yep. Yeah, that last Peterbilt there, that's the way mine was set up, with the turbo wing on the top and all, yeah. But, anywho, I don't have that one no more, so yeah. We ain't had them Peterbilts in 12 years, probably longer. He went to these damn Aero trucks. Which I don't mind, because, you know, back then it was under different owner, and she was like, she didn't care the cost of fuel and shit like that, because she wanted her fleet to look good. Then, yeah, it did. I mean, we all had 379s and 359s. 359s and 379s back then, yeah. They weren't the 389s back then. They was all 359s and 379s. But, yeah, she, when I first started with her, we under new ownership now. She don't own it no more. But anyhow, when I first started with her, I don't give a damn about them Aero trucks. If I can't afford fuel, I'm going to park all these damn trucks. I ain't going to wear it. If I can't keep you guys in nice trucks, I want my fleet to look good. And, you know, it did. But, anywho, now we're getting on the big road. Let's go. Yep. We gotta get down here to McAllen and get fuel. And I guess that's where I'm gonna get a shower. Hell, I might get the shower before fuel. Because I know I tried at 2 different places yesterday, and both times there was a wait. So if I pull into McAllen and there ain't nobody waiting for a shower, I'm getting the shower first. Then I'll get fuel afterwards. I didn't even go inside and get no drink from here because I know I'm stopping in an hour at McAllen, so I got enough drink to get me there. But anyhow, it is what it is. We're rolling on. Let's go. Hey, folks, we are 20 miles from 459, so that means we're about 54 miles from McAllen. Yeah. So we're getting there. We're moving on. Yeah, you see it's daylight. I started in the daylight because I run until it was 8 o'clock when I parked last night, so it was 6 o'clock my time before I could even start. But I went on the clock 15 minutes after my 10-hour break. So I was waiting on the clock. It was 10 hours and 15 minutes. I tried to let it go over a little bit just to, you know, I always, even on a 30-minute break, I let it go to 40 minutes before I take off, because I don't want no issues with the time and shit. See, I messed up one time and took off on the 34. 1 minute early, I guess it was, because when I took off, I had to do another 34, because once you start driving, you can't fix that. I can fix on duty, off duty, and all that other shit. I can fix that in the computer, but you can't change no driving time. So once you start driving, it is what it is. You can't change it. I even called OmniTrack. So look, I made a mistake. It's like, well, you got to do it all over again. So I had to take another 34. But anyhow, how shit happens. I mean, I ain't made that mistake again. I always give an extra time before I take off. Because it was showing 3401 as far as the brake. 3401 or 3402 for my brake. So I went ahead and logged on and took off. And evidently I logged in early. Which I don't know how the hell that happened when it was showing 3402, but whatever. So I always give it at least 10-15 minutes, so that way I know I'm good. But anywho, alright, I'll get back with you. Alright folks, yeah, we're about a mile away from 459 now. Yeah, we in this construction. It's 45 miles an hour. I'm doing 55 and people are still going by me. So I'm trying not to cause a traffic jam. But, you know, 459 exits to the left, so I got to be in the left lane. And there is no room for error. You see right there the line and then the dirt. So you cross the line here, you going for a ride. But anyway, look, somebody's done it right here. Yep. Be nice when they get it all done. Anywho, now we're getting on the 459. And it is 33 miles from here to the truck stop. Yep. Alright. Gonna get back with y'all here in a few. Alright, folks, here we are getting back on the I-20. Well, we're not getting on the 20. We're on the ramp for 20, but we're going to exit before we get on 20. But, yeah. Anywho, go ahead here and get some fuel and get a shower. Lord knows I need that. And, yeah. Then get on to Dallas. We still got 635 miles to go. Ooh. Long way to go. And a long time to get there. I'm westbound. Watch old SFTV run. Yeah, don't give up my day job. I know. Anywho, we're going to exit right here, folks, and go ahead and get our fuel and shit out of the way. And then, yeah. Looks like they're going to double lane the exit. Well, yeah. And, yeah, the other side too, they're doing the same thing on the other side. Oh, that's a big hole. Jesus. Anywho. Alright, folks. Well, I'll get back with y'all when I get out of here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, folks. We back rolling. Getting back on the big road. Oh, boy. See any deer down there? Normally I see deer down here in this field. There ain't none down there this morning. There's a river. Boat going up river. Yep. Oh. Anyhow, I took my break too damn early, so I'm gonna have to take another break before the day's over with. So yeah, I got about another hour, and then I gotta take another break. I'll probably take a nap when I do that break. Yeah, because the day's gonna be a long day. A long day. And I do have my refrigerator full of Red Bulls, but I don't want to have to drink them today. Right now, I'm not feeling good. For some reason, I feel like I want to, yeah, barf. But, I'm trying not to. I don't know what it is. But, anyway. Oh, God. Sand bumps are ridiculous. They call this a highway. Yeah. Jeez. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Everywhere that there is a bridge, there is bumps. That is ridiculous. Look, watch. See, right at the bridge, it's the interstate. Going on and off the bridge. I mean, can they not join them together? Don't anybody carry levels or anything? I mean, watch. And every joint where they come together. It's ridiculous. Right here. Here's another one. I just don't get it. But anywho, it is what it is. We are 27 miles from the state line. Then we'll be in Mississippi. See, right there just proves to me they can do it because there was no bump at this side of the bridge. So they can join them together without that massive bump. But the majority of them got a bump. See there? Ain't coming off. Wasn't too bad, but it's still a little bit. But anyhow, 26 miles to the state line now, folks. 26 miles. 3 miles, folks. 3 miles, and we'll be in Mississippi. Yep. Oh, look at her coming that way. Look at that. Yes, sir. Well, if he's coming back from the truck show, there was a truck show this week. Well, I wouldn't think he'd be, I don't know. depends on what part of Tennessee. Yeah, he could have come down through and then cut across, yeah. Anyhow, yeah, the semi-casual truck show was this weekend. I think it was this weekend. I just don't ever get to that part. But anywho, we're 2 miles now from the state line. Alright folks, here we go. Well, got about a half a mile now. Yep. Bad tire on this trailer or something. Yeah, because my TV or something back there rattling and driving me crazy back there in the bump. But anyhow, you can see the state line up there. You'll see where the road changes colors. That's going to be the state line. Right there. Welcome to Mississippi, folks. The local time is 9:45 and it is 84 degrees. Yep, 9:45 and 84 degrees. Yeah, buddy. And we still 8 hours and 5 minutes from Dallas. And that's exactly what I got on the clock. Well, let's see, 6.5 plus an hour and a half. So, yeah. Yep. There went the green light. Green light, green light. Let's go, let's go. Alright, folks, we in Meridian. The Mega Millions 253. I want to play the lotto. Alright, folks, right here is the split. The 59-20 split. So for the last 120 miles, we've been going southwest. Now we're fixing to be going west. Alright, there you see the sign, 59 south, 20 west. We're going west. Oh, man. Yeah, I hit the button too late, y'all missed all the pumps. But anyhow, we are 115 miles from being in Louisiana. It's 10:20. What time will we be in Tallulah? Because I'm thinking about the buffet. If I'm going through there at the right time, I can make it for the buffet. Oh, if I do that, I'll be miserable. I wouldn't want to try this. Never mind. Let me squash that idea. No buffet today. I got too many miles to go today. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with Joe. Well, I got some alcohol wipes the other day from the shop. When I was at the shop, they had some alcohol wipes. And, my dash. I mean, it looks a lot better. Yeah, I was bored, so I got to wiping the dash down with alcohol wipe. All the chrome, you know, it had fingerprints and stuff all over it. That's pretty much gone, like right here. All the gauges. Yeah, cleaned them all up. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I cleaned everything up. sometimes you got to keep yourself occupied while you're going down the road, or you be bored to death. Especially when you got a truck that, yeah, I mean, I do go faster than most, but there's a lot of trucks that out here that can't do 72. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm doing the speed limit, but that's about it. If I was out here running 80, 85, I'd be occupied on the radio, and I'd be busy on the radio, and yeah, I'd be occupied with the driving aspect, I guess you would say, yeah. Because you'd be busy, like I said, on the radio, getting bear reports and seeing what's going on. But now, no. Trucking didn't used to be boring. Now it's boring now. But it is what it is. It's the job I chose 30 years ago. Made a career out of it. I raised 8 kids, and yeah. So I guess it ain't been too bad. But anywho, alright, I'll get back. Yeah, this truck here in front of me. 1 minute I'm right up on him, getting ready to pass him. Next minute he pulls away from me. Right now, I am catching up to him again. I don't have no cruise control neither, but with my truck, with no cruise control, I just put my foot on the floor because I know I ain't going to do no more than 72. So I just leave my foot on the floor all day. I just keep it matted. Yeah, but when you got a truck that'll do more than 70, it makes it a little more difficult. But anyhow, alright. Folks, we're almost to Jackson. Yep. Almost to Jackson. It's 91 degrees. Lord, it's hot. Yeah, hot. But we got 430 miles to go. 6.5 hours is what it says, and I got 6 hours and 50 minutes, so I got 20 minutes to spare right now. I've made up some time. But earlier I only had about 7 minutes to spare, now I got 20. Okay. Anywho, we rolling. That would drive me crazy. I don't think y'all can see it in the camera, but he's got the I'd have to get some 2-sided tape to make that stick where it didn't move. On his tailgate, you got the top, the rubber or the plastic cap, what that comes with the liner of the bed, I guess. Anyhow, it was shaking. Looked like it was moving. Every time I looked in the mirror, I seen that move, it would drive me crazy. But it stayed on there. I mean, it ain't coming off, because that piece on the tailgate looked like it was 3 separate pieces for some reason. I don't know why, but it looked like 3 separate pieces. And the one on the right was the one that was shaky. It looked like it was about to come off. Anywho, yeah, we're about 7 miles from, well, about 4 miles from being in Jackson, 7 miles from where the truck stop is. And about 4 miles, 3-4 miles from where all the bumps start. All right, we in Jackson now, folks. Yep. And yeah, let the bladder busting begin. Oh. Yeah, it ain't so bad in the camera because I got stabilization on, but yeah, it's pretty rough. And we ain't even hit the real bad bumps yet. Anywho, Peanut Brain come by a little while ago. I was talking to him on the radio. I wanted to see how far my radio could receive and put out. Well, I know he was 5 miles away when we both started talking because I had him on the phone, but the first time I could hear him on the radio, he was 5 miles out. And he could hear me on the radio from 5 miles, so. And that was where I started to test at 5 miles. I didn't think we'd get any further than that, but he got that striker, so he should have had a problem talking 5 miles, and all I got is this Cobra. But yeah. So I know my radio's working right now. See, all along, I thought it was the truck. You know, because the other radio that was in here, it wouldn't receive at all, and I thought it was the truck. I didn't think it was the radio, but evidently it was the radio. There's some of the bad bumps we just come through. But, yeah. He's getting ready to stop. He's stopping over there at the rest area, says he got to take a nap. Okay. Whatever. Anywho, there we go. I talked to y'all pretty much through Jackson. Yeah. Alright, well. Now the bumps ain't so bad, it's just wavy, and y'all can't see the waviness in the road. Oh, let me see if I can zoom in and y'all see it. Nah, it still don't help. But yeah, it's like a roller coaster ride from here. This is the last of the bumps right there. But anyhow. He's moving on. He did tell me that the cops over in Louisiana are working pretty hard. And like, well, I don't care. It ain't like I can speed or nothing. The only place I can speed in Louisiana is going through Monroe. That's because it's 60 miles an hour there. So, other than that, I'm not speeding. Here's the bump. Boom, yeah. Boom, yeah. Now I think that's the end, and the rest is the wavy road. Yeah, especially in this lane. That right lane ain't as bad. I mean, you can somewhat, I don't know if y'all can watch the truck that I'm passing, you can see him dipping and stuff down in the, but yeah. This side's a little worse than that side. But it's okay. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. So thankful. I'm glad he didn't come out. I was like, man, that's dangerous. Making you stop for the entrance for a highway. And then you got to get out. Well, luckily he didn't jump out in traffic. But Yeah. So you're sitting there until the traffic clears, or you jump out in traffic and hope that you don't cause an accident. But yeah, he's still sitting back there. I can see. Yeah. He's still sitting, still ain't pulled out. Yeah, I can't see him no more now going around the curve. But anyhow, that's ridiculous. Well, I noticed the interstate, and they're working on the lot right there. They're putting roundabouts in there. They're doing a lot of work on the ramps, but still, to stop traffic, I mean, you still should give them room to get up speed and get out in traffic, not stop it. But that's just my opinion. And you know, opinions are like what? Exactly. Everybody's got one. Right around the corner here, gonna be that mighty Mississippi. Yep. Be crossing into Louisiana. Halfway across the Mississippi is the Louisiana state line. Yep. Alright. And look, you can see the sand. Look at the sand over there. All that sand is normally, the water normally goes right up to the tree line. So that's how low the water is right now. Well, that's a big barge over there toting. Yeah. And they're right there. Welcome to Louisiana, folks. Local time is 1 o'clock. Yep, 1 o'clock. And it is 91 degrees. 91 degrees. Alright. 374 miles to go. 374. So we are trucking up. Yep. Let's go. Green light. Yeah, they got the sign up. They ain't even, it says truck must exit. Before you even get to the little platform scales, so they're bringing everybody in that does not have free pass. But we got the free pass, so we moving on. Let's go. We have here the Z06 just a cruising. What a deal. Alright, folks. Here we are in Rayville, Louisiana. This is Rayville. And about time, right about now, we're coming out of Rayville. Just that quick. Alright, I'll get back with you. It looks like the side of the road is on fire right there. Yep. Exactly what it is. Side of the road's on fire. What mile marker we at? Somebody gonna need to call 911. I got to see what mile marker I'm at. To 134. Okay. I'll get back. I gotta call it in. Coming into Monroe. Yep. This is Monroe, Louisiana. Oh boy. Yeah, you can see well, not in the camera, you can't really see it, but yeah. I'll get back with y'all up here when we get to the river. We are, folks. Now we're downtown Monroe. Right here's where I left from the other day with the wheel seal getting the work done. Was right here. The 117, 118. And made it to Tallulah. Yeah. And damn, now that I look at the clock, it's just now 5 after 2 here. So I could have ate the buffet and, yeah, well, y'all know, that's right. I forgot. I didn't want to do that because I'd have been done. And here's the Washita River. And now we are going into West Monroe. Hey folks, we coming into Halton. Yeah, it's Halton, Louisiana. I'm gonna stop here and top off my drink and all that good stuff. Maybe get me my free Red Bull. I got the 3 for $7 earlier, but I still have a free one coming to me. So yeah, I want to stop and get that. And yeah, I ain't worried about no food right now. So if I eat food right now, it is 20 after 5 my time, so it's 4:20. If I eat food right now, I'd probably be done. But yeah. Anyways, what I'm getting at is I'm getting off here to get more drink and everything. Get right back on. We still got 218 miles to go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. And there's a W9. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. And there's the old Troy Massey truck. Yeah. Alright folks, well, we got everything we can get from here. Yep. Got extra. Yeah, for some reason it didn't give me my free Red Bull. I don't know what the hell happened there, but I still bought it. Yeah. But anywho, we're getting her done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. And folks, here we are getting back on the big road. Look at there. That light just changed for us. So that's good. Yep. Oh, God, all these bumps. Anyhow, here we go, folks. And then about 6 miles up here, we got to get on 220 and go around that. I know Peanut Brain went straight through the other day, said he had no problem getting straight through, but with my luck, if I went through there, it'd be a damn full grown waiting on me to put, no, you ain't supposed to be here, and give me a big ass ticket. No, we're not going to take that chance. Until it says trucks are allowed, I ain't going through there. Because I don't have luck like that. But, anywho. Alright. Now we're back rolling. Yep. There, they get back with y'all. Here we are getting on 220, folks. Yeah, look, and there is cops working it today. They got 2 trucks pulled over just past the exit here. So yeah, good thing I didn't go through there. I want to, but I didn't. Anywho, 4 miles our trip, but it is what it is. It don't add no time though, because yeah, it might be 4 miles longer, but there is a section now. There was a section going through Shreveport that was 45 miles an hour. You know, there's 45, 50, 55 days. Going through downtown, there's some slow sections. They might have fixed the road enough now to where it ain't so slow, but I couldn't tell you because I ain't been through there yet. But we'll see when it opens back up, because that's the way I will go. But anyhow, then we won't see Cross Lake or the Red River still runs through, I think, but Cross Lake ain't gonna run through it. Nope. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all up here at the lake. Alright, folks, we're 5.5 miles from getting back on the I-20. Right up here, it's gonna be Cross Lake. Yeah, we done crossed over the Red River. Now I got Cross Lake coming up. And yeah, fixing to drink another Red Bull as soon as we get back on 20. Yeah. And yeah, the lake has a few boats on it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big old lake and a whopping 5 boats. That's crazy. Well, maybe 6. There's one over there I didn't see a minute ago. There's 7, 8, 9. They're all over there around that little island over there. See, there's a little island over there. They're around that island. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, here we are getting back on I-20. Yep. And from right here, it's 12 miles to the state line. And we are 197 miles from delivery. Oh, God. Anywho, it is what it is. I already got my Red Bull out. Yep. We got 3 hours to get there, and that's about how long the Red Bull lasts. About 3 hours for you ready for another one or a nap, one or the other. So yeah, let's get it done. Back on I-20, folks. Holy shit. But the traffic for Sunday. Sunday. Alright, anyhow, back on I-20. I'll get back with y'all on the state line. Damn, that was good. Yeah, buddy. Red Bull done it right when they canned up that watermelon. Now some of them other ones, the sour shit. Some of that other shit don't taste all that great, but that watermelon Red Bull, Lord. Anywho. Right up here gonna be the state line, folks. Yep. We got about 1.5 miles. Alright, here we go, folks. Oh damn, they got 2 oversized over there. They gotta have police escorts going through Louisiana. Yep. And right there, welcome to Texas, folks. Local time is 4:05. It is 4:05 local time. And it is 97 degrees. Yes, 97. It is hot, but we are in Texas. And it is 184 miles to delivery. This dude there with that damn thing there about lost it just to get over in front of me to get around that Swift truck. Well, he dove over in front of me and that trailer went side to side to side to side. He almost lost it. But he got it. Oh, this is not good. We're coming to a stop. Yeah. Not good at all. I see some orange signs up here, so it must be some construction. But I didn't need this. Nope. 2 hours, 15 minutes away. And got 2 hours and 25 minutes on the clock. So I got a little playtime, but not much. So I wonder what lane is closed. Hard to believe this much traffic on a Sunday. But, yeah, it's out here. It ain't nowhere close to Dallas yet. I wasn't expecting no traffic till I got to Dallas. But, oh well, it is what it is. Ain't nobody saying nothing on the radio, but I just passed a sign that said all traffic must exit. So, but I see a construction vehicle up here with an arrow pointing to the left lane. So they got everybody going left, and then I don't know from there. I don't know what's going on. When I figure it out, I'll let y'all know. Now, it says 2 left lanes closed. Well, there ain't but 2 lanes here, so I don't know how you close in 2 left lanes. But anyhow, I don't see where they're exiting at yet, though. Maybe they ain't got started on pushing everybody off yet. There ain't nobody exited the highway yet. Oh, we got a silver alert. Silver alert. Gray Nissan. Yeah, they ain't making nobody exit yet. Looks like they're getting ready to start paving all this. But they ain't got all the cones out yet. Oh well, anyhow. Alright. I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Alright, folks, we're 135 miles. 135, yep. We got us a flat top right up here too, pulling that step deck. I I seen him a long ways back. I could see the stacks sticking up. I couldn't tell what it was from back there, but all I seen was stacks, but I can see it now. Anywho, we'll catch up with him here shortly. Yeah, that old flat top done found the big hole. Cause he's walking away from me now, so I guess he was just tootling along there for a minute. Now he's getting away from me, so yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all when we get closer to Dallas. Going on almost 2 years now, that train has not moved off of them tracks. Just sitting there, ain't moved, ain't went nowhere. I mean, they just parked them there one day and forgot. Just a bunch of empty containers, you know, I don't know. I just know it's been there for almost 2 years. But it is what it is. We got 115 to go, folks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All right, folks. I made a quick stop here at my candy store. That's where I get all my candy. The movie theater candy boxes they got here. So yeah, I stop here. I damn sure didn't plan on spending as much as I did on candy, but let me show you. I got the candy. Yeah. So anywho, now we gonna get on up out of here. We gonna finish this last 84 miles, 82 miles, whatever the hell it is. Yep. I already took the lock off the trailer, so I don't have to worry about that. All right. Went into Long John Silver's and got me something to eat too, but I didn't figure it out to be too good. If I eat it now, I don't know if I'd have made it 82 more miles. So I'm better off not getting the food. Instead, I got myself a toothache. Yeah, all this damn candy. But anyhow, all right, I'll get back with y'all. All right, folks. We're about 2.5 miles, and we'll be on the 175. So yeah, that puts us 31 miles from destination. Yep. Ugh. Anywho, it's 7:30 my time. Ugh. So, yeah, I'll get there about 5 after 8 my time. That sucks, but it is what it is. Yep. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all up here when we get on the 175. Alright, folks, we got to get over and get over one more time. There we go. Now we're going to get on 175. There we are, 175. Alright. Ooh. And I was hoping that sun would, yeah, it's still going to be coming in the side window or the front window. Oh well. It is what it is. miles from destination, folks. 28 miles. Alright, folks, yep, there's the Dallas skyline. Yep, from a distance. Yeah, it ain't lit up, but it's there. And we're 23 miles away. Oh, boy. I see them hitting brakes up ahead, but I don't know. Let's get over one lane. Oh. All right. Forgot what I was going to say now, but anyway, yeah, we're about 2 miles, 2.5 miles from getting on the 35E. Yep. All right, I'll get back with y'all when we get closer. All right, folks. Yep, there it is. Now I can get the thing to hold right. There we go. Well, that ain't worth a shit. The sun in the background don't make for a good picture. I might be able to fix the lighting on it after I stop or whatever, but we'll see. Anyhow, there we go. We're about 16 miles away right now. Still got the silver alert. Yep. And when we get to Dallas, we're going to be done for today, and then I got to get up early in the morning and get down to Waco before 6 a.m. I don't know if that's gonna happen with me getting stopped so late today. I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. Yeah. Anyhow. Right here we getting on to 35. E. So far, so good. Coming through Dallas. Whoa. That is a pucker moment. Coming into the corner just a little bit too hot. Alright. We got her under control now. I got to get over in that lane. There's one lane. I need one more. There's another lane, and here we are in the tunnel, folks. Yep. All right. Let's see here if I can get a better picture from this side. Whoa, we stopping. We are stopping. Yeah. I got a couple pictures. I don't know what I'm going to use. Anywho. We got to turn right here. Once we make this turn, then we're 14 miles from destination. Yep, from right here we're 14 miles. Oh, there's the sun right in your face when you come into the corner. That's not good. Alright. Now we need to get all the way across. I got the first two. Well, got a Toyota back there. He's gonna let me go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I need one more lane. One more lane, and there we have it. And we'll stay right here for pretty much the rest of the way until we get on to 183. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, right up here gonna be all the flags. Ain't none of them really flying today, they're just hanging. Oh, wait. We just had a gust of wind, we got one moving. Yeah. There's a couple of them moving over here on the right side. Left side is nothing. They're just hanging. Well. Alright folks, we're 5.5 miles from destination. Alright folks, right up here is our exit. Not here, the next one. Yep. Right here, this is going to be Valley View Lane / PGBT, which is the President George Bush Turnpike. But we stay to the left, which is Valley View Lane. Alright, we get up here to light, make a right, second left, and we're there. I'll get back with y'all when we get on the yard. Alright, here we are. This amazes me how people pull way out there past the line when they know there's a bunch of trucks got to turn in here. Oh well, I made it without taking this hood off. Alright. And we have arrived. I'll be damned, I hauled a load from one end to the other without any hiccups. Yay! Alright folks, well, we have arrived. Get my damn vest on. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright folks, we made it on the yard. Yep. Now we're gonna drop this trailer and call this day over. Yep. Alright. And I'm a blindsided in the hole. Let's see how well I do. Every once in a while I do this just to practice. Alright. Right in the line. That is perfect. Alright. Alright, folks, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVENO. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.